Stop it. Get some help.
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace.
It's like, listen, you fat piece of shit, blood. You know what I mean? Fucking Yorkshire pudding, bro. Listen.
If you've got any cojones, yeah, if you've got any balls, Yorkshire gunner, why don't you not come and face me?
Who the fuck is this
If
asshole?
you actually got real kahunas, you would come on a live stream and say it to somebody's face.
What?
This YouTuber is an absolute clown.
Oh, Jesus. I'm collecting insults like Thanos, you get me? I hope you guys like the new intro. That's the intro now. Until there's any other content creators out there that want to hurl insults and whatever towards me, then you will get added to that list. You know what I mean? At this rate, I might have an intro that goes on for 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Because, you know, and it don't matter if the channels are big or small. It don't matter. I mean, I don't discriminate, fam. Anyways, we've got a video to react to, and that is of B-Tec John Fury, right? Who's a Chelsea fan, who's backing his boy Minerals, Johnny Minerals, because dare I make a video about the racism from Johnny Minerals' mouth towards another black online content creator. This B-Tec John Fury also goes at Northside LDN and Carefree Lewis, who Carefree Lewis is a Chelsea fan. So he's sending for all three of us. And he even I won't say he sends for Lee Gunner, but he has a little gripe with Lee Gunner. But we're gonna get into that anyway. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting video. If you guys enjoyed part 1 and 2 of my reaction to Jez's meltdown, then you're going to enjoy this one even more. And I don't plan on making this a part 1 and 2. I plan on making this just a part 1, even if this goes on for 4 hours. And speaking of 4 hours, that's how long B-Tec John Fury live streamed for when going at me. He live streamed for 4 hours. No, not just me, Northside and Carefree Lewis, but it was 4 hours. And I downloaded it. And then I clipped up what I needed to clip up to react to, which is mounting to about an hour, which I'm going to play in here right now, which I'm going to react to. So grab your popcorn, guys. Sit back, dim the lights, whatever it is you do to get comfortable. And let's get into this video because, yeah, it's... There's some funny stuff in here, but let's talk about this anyway. Sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats. Let's talk about it. Jesus.
Guys, here I am. Here we are for a new stream. Hope everyone's doing well. But there has been videos on the Johnny Minerals. Trying to get rid of Johnny Minerals, trying to cancel him by saying, oh, he said this, he said that. Well, I can put proof in the pudding, guys, because I watched that playback episode a few weeks ago, right? And I know what he said.
He's a what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life?
So, about that clip, I had people say to me about slowing the clip down, you know, so you can actually hear him say weirdo, right? So, as you could tell there, it slowed down when he said the N-word, right? And it still sounds like he said the N-word. The thing is, this proves my point even more, and I'll explain how, right? He's gone from saying fucking straight into nigger, right? He didn't go from fucking weirdo. He didn't go fucking weirdo. fucking weirdo. If you listen, his mouth did not have to do that. A fucking nigger. But it's all right. You'll hear it again anyway. You'll hear it again. But just want to point that out.
Do you want me to tell you what he said, guys? Yeah, I'll tell you. He's a weirdo. He's a fucking weirdo.
This guy's a fucking nigger. This guy's a fucking nigger. This guy's a fucking nigger.
That is what you heard.
Stop the cap.
That.
So the strongest argument would be, no, he said weirder, right? So you tell me if somebody's trying to call somebody a weirdo, they're just going to say weirder. You know what I mean? You know, I slowed it down. This guy's a fucking nigger. Bro, go wank in a sock. So did he say, this guy's a fucking weirder? Is that what we're saying then? Anyways, I don't want to stop this clip too much. I want to get into, you know, got like an hour of this clip, you know what I mean, to get through. So let's get it.
Is the original audio, yeah? We'll get into that little wrong gun who doctored the clip, yeah? Hello, Lewis. I know you're watching, yeah? We all know you're watching, yeah? You little wrong gun. But I know he loves my show, by the way. We'll get into the liberal tiers of all the brown envelopes, yeah? But you know what? I'm going to put some cold hard facts in there. So it's alright for certain people to say it, but you all persecute someone who never said it in the first place.
Now, what he's talking about there is he played a clip earlier where he shows Lewis, Carefree Lewis, on a stream, and there's a black guy that's in there. I don't know if it's the same guy as what was on the stream of Minerals, but he's using the N-word. So our black guy's using the N-word, and he's trying to clap back by saying, "Well, see you, man, having a problem when the word's been said." Right? So it's basically, what about black on black crime 2.0? That's basically what this is now. You know what I mean? So now, because we don't like people who aren't black using the N-word, we should just not like it altogether. You know what I mean? It's basically policing what black people should have, you know, venom for. What we should and shouldn't be pissed off with, basically. That's what this is right now.
Right. Shut up! You all know full well that Johnny Minerals never said that. Shut up! Of course, we're going to play that lie detector test video afterwards. We're going to play that, and then we're going to mud all these goonies.
Say another motherfucking word, and this shit is over.
I mean, I can't wait for this. However, there's been a video that has been brought attention to me from the Yorkshire Bummer. We're gonna get into one of his videos, yeah? I mean, I really don't want to watch an hour of this clown. Yeah? I'm assuming this douche has never been to Highbury, yeah? So, right, it's got one video, 56, 100. Right, this is it, isn't it?
The cook should meet, which he should.
Right.
So in that clip that he played, he's not proving anything. Like, if anything, he's showing his viewers that so far I haven't said anything wrong. Because what I was saying, at the beginning of the video, was about Johnny Minerals is basically the lead gunner of Chelsea fans, and he has high standards for his club, as you should. That was me explaining that Johnny Minerals should be that guy that has the standards, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, you can tell that he's doing this in a lazy manner now.
Question to you, Yorkshire Gunner. Why are you doing a video on a Chelsea content creator?
Because I can. I'll do content on Tottenham fans if I want to. I'll do it on Portsmouth fans if I want to. Like, where do people get off, right? Where do people get off on having this thing about policing people on what content, you should cover in terms of why you as an Arsenal fan doing content on Man United fans for? Because I can. I don't care if my channel says Arsenal only. If I feel like I want to do content on a Man City fan, I will do it. So all you man that come with these goofy ass questions can just cry in a little corner, because dare I be an Arsenal fan with an Arsenal channel and I speak about fans of another fan base. You know what I mean? Miss me with that.
Please answer that one. And haven't you noticed, guys? He sounds a bit like Mel B. Yeah? Mel B, Avid Marion, all rolled into one. Bit of a B-Tec Lenny Henry. Well, the poor version of Lenny Henry.
Says the guy who looks and sounds like John Fury. What are we doing here? You know what I mean? Says the guy who looks and sounds like John Fury. It probably more sounds like him than anything. But let's carry on.
Let's have it right. However, let's see what he's saying. And big up to everyone in the chat.
And once it's come to be a live stream where Johnny Minerals is heard on camera or on stream using the N-word, right?
No, there wasn't, by the way. Did you watch the playback episode? No, you didn't. So, we all know why you're doing this.
Okay, so again, this is that whole shit of there's an original to the clip. So there must be some original copy of what Johnny Minerals said, which means if them man are claiming AI, that means they can hear what everybody else is hearing that's claiming that Johnny Minerals said the N-word. So that means you know something's wrong then. You know something's amiss in the video, to which then what you should do is go get that clip from that stream, fast forward where it happens, where he said what he said, and break it down. Why aren't none of these men doing that? Because Johnny Minerals told you guys, all you loyal subscribers to him, he told you, I have it unedited, clipped. He said that. So has he shown you it? Has he gone through it? Has he slowed it down? No, he did a polygraph test, didn't he? But we're gonna get more into that in a second.
You want to reach your 1K? Let's have it right. You're gonna, yeah.
Yep.
So let's get further into what he's saying, because I won't want to give this individual full coverage.
There's a little situation on the live stream where Johnny Minerals is heard on camera or on stream using the N-word, right?
Incorrect.
I've seen him do it.
Another football fan, and the person's black, and he calls him a weirdo, and then he follows it up by saying that he's an effing N-word. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna react to the video, because people, not everybody.
The video, by the way, which has been doctored.
Stop the cap.
As we know, this video has been doctored by this clown, right? Let's see if we can obviously get this little boy up. Yeah, doctored by this little geezer right here.
So apparently, Carefree Lewis is the one that's manipulated this clip, and apparently he did it during the live stream. You know what I mean? And if not, then he clipped it, then did it. So if that's the case, what should happen next is B-Tec John Fury goes to this playback and plays the original thing then, because that's what we're waiting for right now. You know what I mean? Because there was claims it's been taken down, and apparently it hasn't been taken down. You could make us look stupid right now by playing that original then, and then breaking it down that he's actually saying weirdo twice. But nope, you won't do it.
Everyone at the time bought it, right? That is what really happened, and we will get. Apparently, this Yorkshire gunner has been having a go at me, apparently, in his streams. So, I've got a little message for this geezer.
I mean, having a go. I mean, you talk shit in my comments on one of my videos, and I had to let you know about your club. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then in this stream, he thought, let me bring up all the dirt on Arsenal fans, showing, you know, he brought up the story of DT with the whole domestic violence thing. He brought up Arsenal fans being racist to Emmanuel Adebayor. He brought up basically Arsenal fans that were behaving how Chelsea fans that set the standards behave, basically, almost essentially. You know what I mean? Which does not disprove what I've said about Chelsea. You know what I mean? It doesn't mask over the fact that Chelsea Football Club fans were the first to racially abuse their own black player. That's a fact. It doesn't disprove the John Terry thing. You know what I mean? It doesn't disprove that. Sterling getting racially abused when Sterling was at Man City. The Enzo thing. But Conor Gallagher ignoring the black boy blatantly in front of his face. You know what I mean? Chelsea fans not letting black people on the train. You know what I mean? That's not me saying that no other fan base does this. The point I'm driving is that it's not a surprise when it's Chelsea. You know what I mean? It's like if Arsenal win the FA Cup next season, it's not going to be as much of a shock because y'all have seen it and we've won it the most times. If you see Arsenal win the Champions League, then it's a shock because we've never won it and it's been all this time, blah, blah, blah. So, for example, if Wolves fans did half the things I've just said about Chelsea, right? People wouldn't expect it as much. But when it's Chelsea, it's more expected. That's the point.
Yeah. If you want to say anything to me, Yorkshire Gunner, How about actually say it towards my fucking face, yeah? Instead of hiding behind your YouTube channel.
Oh, I'm so scared.
So this guy's trying to sound like something. So what does he mean by say it to his fucking face? Does he mean how Jez means it online, saying it to somebody's face? Or does he mean actually tangible, you know, to your face type of shit? You know what I mean? Like these man out here, like doing the hard man thing.
You shut up!
You know what I mean? It doesn't suit you. Let's put it that way.
Yeah? So, if you want to come onto my channels, yeah? Oh, and check out my videos, by the way, on Enzo Fernandez. And I have actually ripped Enzo Fernandez into shreds, by the way.
I don't give a shit.
Shreds, by the way.
Shut the fuck, shut!
Shit.
No! Oh, shit! Say it again! Say something else! Oh! Say something else!
Because of what he's done. I have not defended that little wrong un, yeah? So...
I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not one of these people that you can just say that, oh, I didn't like racism, it was over there, mate. I defended it. I defended black people. I'm not with it. It doesn't do shit for me, fam. I don't give a shit. I don't care if you virtual signaled about, you know, pretend to be uproar about racism. I don't give a shit about none of that. Like to say that it's going to make me believe you can't be racist. But no, this gets interesting, people. As we keep going on, this gets interesting because one thing about people who virtual signal about racism is they always, when comfortable, they'll always slip up. So just stick around, guys. But all this, so if you check my video, I'm not checking your Enzo video, so I can listen to you pretend how much you dislike what Enzo said and done. You know what I mean? Don't think just because you made a video being against racism as you claim to be, don't think that that's enough.
If you want, yeah?
And no, I don't have to go on your bullshit stream either. Fam. You know what I mean? You've shown, what you've shown in this video tells me, why would I even bother? You know what I mean? Why would I even bother?
I'd be keen to see your name within this stream at all and explain yourself, but
I ain't got to explain myself to you or nobody else, fam. You know what I mean? I ain't got to explain shit to you. You know what I mean? Man's chatting like he's a somebody like
Who
that.
the fuck is this asshole?
Explain myself. What do you think this is? What an absolute gimp. Jesus Christ. But no, it gets more interesting.
But if you don't want to do that, therefore we're going to know you are all a coward. Yeah? Because we all know that you try to go up against Jace.
Stop the cap.
Lee Gunner. Oh yeah, you went to Lee Gunner first, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then you didn't get the reaction you wanted.
Stop the cap.
So you moved on to Jace.
You see how he's telling the story? You know what I mean? I moved on to Jace because I didn't get the reaction that I wanted from Lee Gunner. That's the narrative he's running with. When what really happened was I made a video reacting to what Lee Gunner said on his stream about streaming being hard, right? To cut the long story short, my take on it was suck it up. This is what you chose, which I still stand by the way, right? Then Jez got upset, got triggered, made a stream about me for an hour, calling me out of my name and everything like that. You know what I mean? I have had no problem with Jez, no nothing. I wasn't even gonna do no video on Jez, no nothing. Now he wasn't in the radar like that. But then he put himself in the scope. So then I had to do the reaction that I did. You know what I mean? It was only fair. And now the narrative is, I didn't get the reaction I wanted from Lee Gunner, so I thought to myself, let me target Jez. So when I targeted Jez, as he's claiming, right, what was I reacting to of Jez? What video was I reacting to? What was Jez saying in the video to make me want to do a video about him just randomly out of the blue because I didn't get the attention that I wanted from Lee Gunner or whatever? I must have been reacting to some video of Jez just talking about Arsenal, then, surely. Or was I reacting to Jez calling me out of my name? Yeah. You see how these man just want to set a certain narrative?
Stop it. Get some help.
Anyways.
Yeah. And Jez did invite you onto his show, which you declined. Yeah? You totally declined.
Yeah, I declined it. But then I thought to myself, I have a proposal. I'll go on your stream as long as you can put my video in there so we can both react to it. I'll come on with that. Did we see that stream?
Yeah. So, yeah. If you've got any cojones, yeah, if you've got any balls, Yorkshire Gunner, why don't you not come and face me? But you're not going to do that, are you?
Get some help.
So, we're going to mud you with a bit of history of Arsenal's racism and a bit of facts, yeah? Obviously, later in the stream. However, I still want to hear what he's been saying on this.
What are those?
Hey, man. What's that?
Jesus Christ. I want you guys to look at what's on your screen. A man with nails longer than the average woman's nails, right? The average woman's nails, as in she hasn't got her nails done and put the fake things on. I'm on about real nails, right? Is out here calling out me, Northside, and Carefree Lewis with them nails. I want you guys to let that sink in. A man walking around with their nails. Talk about this. Like, you just couldn't make this up. What is going on with the guy? Can't even look after himself, and he's already talking about others like this. B-Tec John Fury with claws, fam. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's trying to be Wolverine, if he's growing his nails for upcoming Halloween or something. Maybe he's going to go out as a zombie Wolverine or something like that. But fam, what kind of man has nails like that? He's even using his phone like a female. And he came at me? Damn! Fam!
Stop it. Get some help.
Jesus Christ.
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace.
You just couldn't make this up. Them long ass, crusty ass, dusty ass nails talking about fucking, and you know, we're gonna get into it anyway. We're gonna get into it.
Porque te estaba la paellera agarrada metida entre las piedras de chipiona del faro. Y cuando entro en el restaurante me ve el cocinero con una paellera y a ver cómo se paellera.
Right. Yeah, it is AI, because recordings can actually get doctored.
So he's saying it's AI, which means he can hear what we can hear. He thinks it's AI. He thinks it's AI. Recordings can be doctored. Well, the stop the cap was because of the narrative that it was done during the live stream, but he said which recordings afterwards can be manipulated. But he's saying it's AI. So what should happen next is that he plays the original.
Stop the cap.
Yeah. So, yeah, it is AI, and it was doctored. As I've explained, it was doctored by this little geezer right here, as we all know.
Brother, what's that?
This, dirty little brown envelope wrong gun, yeah?
You can't be calling nobody dirty with them nails. You know what I mean? You can't. Nah, fam. Nah, fam. You let your nails grow like that. Maybe, I don't know if it's a defense mechanism or what, fam, but you let your nails grow like that. And you're calling Lewis dirty? I am.
This is who it was doctored by.
Stop the cap.
This guy has got huge beef with Johnny Minerals, right? Because Clown Lake Lewis G, as I call him, yeah, is a brown envelope. He's on the payroll with the Clown Lakes, yeah? That, he is the one who doctored that recording.
Stop the cap.
And I'm going to show you a little bit of something.
So what he should be showing us is the original video of Johnny Minerals saying weirdo twice. That's what. So do we think that that's what he's going to do? Do we think the next thing he's going to do, that his next move is, I'm going to play the clip, the original, and you'll hear him say weirdo twice? Do we think that that's what he's going to do? Because I don't either.
From that channel, yeah, there was a little incident on that, by the way. I'll show it you right now.
So this is when a black guy was using the N-word on Lewis's stream, and because Lewis didn't kick off, now this B-Tec John Fury is going to use that to say, "Oh, we didn't have a problem with that though." What about Black on Black Crime 2.0? Basically, that's all it is.
Yeah, because I know what's behind it. Whenever I see a white boy who just took Eminem's king of rap, Eminem's king of rap, Eminem's king of rap, you know what he's really saying, huh? It's better than all you niggas. That's saying. That's what he's saying. He's like, yo, nobody listens to that shit. Nobody black listen to that shit. You know what they do? Well, this black rapper said it. I said, I don't give a fuck what that nigga said. That nigga don't live where I live. I said, where the fuck I'm from, niggas don't listen to me. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yo, you know 12 is Nigerian? Damn. No, you don't get him. He's not. Let me tell you something. He's Nigerian. Hold on. There's some Africans that don't black. So don't follow that.
So there you go. So which channel said that word, guys? Was it the Johnny Minerals or the Minerals FC channel?
What are you?
No. So which channel said it again? Shall I Play it again, guys. No, no. It is that geezer.
So that's his defense mechanism. You guys say N-word, so why is it that I can't? That's best. You might as well say that. I can't say it, but you guys can. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Trying to police black men on when to be outraged by that word. That's what this is right now. You know what I mean? Everybody and their dog knows that you have cultures that have things that they say to each other. They'll have things that they can say to each other, but other communities can't say it. It's prohibited. You know what I mean? Am I proud that the N-word is the one for us? No. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, and I even stated in the video about Johnny Minerals. I don't care that he said it. My main thing was just own it. Just own it. You know what I mean? Because as I explained, I don't want a word to be my Achilles heel. Because there's the average black person's Achilles heel is that word. So when it's said, it ruins our day. I don't want to be that person. But that's not saying that it's okay for you as a non-black person to say it around me. You know what I mean? It's just a case of if I'm hearing non-black people say that word, I just take myself away from that. Take myself away from there. You know what I mean? Me, if you're calling someone an effing N-word, whatever, right? You've demonstrated racism. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You demonstrated racism. You know what I mean? But as I explained in the beginning of the video, if somebody says something racist, say once, does that mean they're racist for the rest of their life? Because, you know, somebody saying something racial and then somebody doing something that's forever life-changing, there's a difference. Because B-Tec John Fury, he was like, we're going to listen to Yorks, we're going to talk about murder. You know what I mean? And what he played was me saying about how if somebody was to murder somebody, that's for life. Like, you're a murderer. That stays with you because that's forever changing. But if somebody just says the N-word, are they just racist forever? Or, you know what I mean? So that's the point I was getting at. I wasn't even saying Johnny Minerals is the biggest racist person on the planet, blah, blah, blah. I wasn't even saying all that. You know what I mean? But what we heard was racism. So own your racism. That's it.
There's your real racist. So remember that, yeah? So let's get back into this where is it? This YG video. Obviously, I don't want to go on and on about this geezer. So we're gonna get a little bit. Let's get a little bit. And now he's gonna be waffling on about murder now, right?
So that's what I was talking about. You know what I mean? The clip that he's gonna play, the clip that he was playing for going forward is what I explained, that somebody murders somebody, that's for life. That's, you know, you're a murderer. You know what I mean? Because you just set something for life now. Whereas if you just say a word, does that mean that that's who you are forever? That's the point I was making. But, you know, people have narratives to keep up with.
Here we go.
A racial slur one time, for example.
Here we go.
It's not cemented in the person forever by them saying.
There you go.
It's not like
Natch Only 17 speaking.
Now I flipped this video, so I can't remember what that person said in my chat, but I have to go back. But B-Tec John Fury agrees with whatever he said. It is what it is.
That's right there.
Murder, where it's like, I only killed someone 10 years ago. I only did it once. It's like that's solidified now. You know what I mean? Because there's an ever long lasting effect that's been left behind.
You know what I mean? He thought he ate good food trying to use that. You know what I mean? He thought he ate good food, fam. Trying to make man look a certain way to suit your narrative.
The recording was doctored, geezer.
Nope.
So
Stop the cap.
maybe take down your videos.
Oh, hell no!
And stop spouting shit.
Oh!
Yeah? Because you want clout. Yeah? So you want to hang on to the coattails of every bloody person on YouTube. And you know what? Go and do a video on me, Gunner. Yeah, go on. Do a video on me.
It's like he expects it, doesn't he? You know what I mean? Like you put yourself in the scope, so I'm gonna do a video. You knew I was gonna do it. You know what I mean? You were expecting it. You were bracing yourself for it, if anything. You know what I mean? You held it, you lifted up your top, you said, hit me in my stomach, and you braced yourself for it. You braced yourself for the shot in the stomach. It is what it is, fam.
I couldn't give a shit what you say, by the way. Yeah? So, let's have a look at your Arsenal history. Yeah? Because there's another wrong un who was on AFTV that we're going to get into. Apparently, this guy, DT, I do remember this guy.
So what he spent his time there digging up Arsenal dirt. You see, he has to look things up about Arsenal. I just mentioned stuff that is factual. I didn't have to dig nothing. If I start digging about Chelsea fans that were wrong-uns, right, I find a lot more than what I've told you of what we already know. You know what I mean? So you could see the difference already. He couldn't just say, this, and this about Arsenal fans, like I could about Chelsea fans, stating the fact that, Chelsea fans were the first to racially abuse their own players, blah, blah, blah. Then go into the John Terry racism and all that stuff like that. And then, there were Chelsea fan racially, they're doing a monkey gesture to Raheem Sterling when Sterling was at City. This isn't all Chelsea fans. The point I'm making is, it's not a good look on Chelsea. You know what I mean? Racism surrounding Chelsea. You know what I mean? It's not good. You man have a history of it. It's just that it's a history that you're not proud of it being attached. You know what I mean? If you man had won several European Cups before Abramovich came in, you'd be quick to say that that's history, though, innit? You know what I mean? European Cups and Chelsea is just history. You know what I mean? But then when it comes to something that happened way back, you were the first to do something. Suddenly, history comes out the window, doesn't it?
You all know my message on my channel. We don't stand for racism. Anyone who is racist or hateful in the chat gets booted out. Yeah? As you all know my stance on this, as it is with the Minerals FC. And now, I am going to play you a Johnny Minerals video. This was the I'm asking, genuinely ask. I'll tell you why, Johnny. Because those little brown envelopes, the annual pricks, yeah, they never watched that playback episode. Yeah.
And you, man, are refusing to show this original clip of him saying weirdo twice. You, man, can hear the same things that everybody else can hear. Hence, you're claiming AI. You know what I mean? Sounds like guilt to me, but let me show you guys something, right? Let me show you guys something. Let's have a look at this. I'm going to play it.
Polygraph. The machine will detect your stress and anxiety, which causes spikes in the readings. But if you put a thumbtack in your shoe during the pre-interview control questions, you can use it to spike your own stress and anxiety. The pain of pushing down on the thumbtack can raise your baseline reactions. Then, when you tell a lie during the test, the spikes look normal, making your answers appear true.
What do we have there?
Didn't watch it.
What do we have there, guys? How to pass a polygraph test, even when you're lying. Now, I'm not saying that's exactly what Johnny Minerals did, right? But I just want you guys to understand this is how you can beat it, right? This is how you can beat it. Anyways, let's carry on.
They saw a clip, what was doctored, and then they went on to ram with it. And we all know who was behind it.
Brother,
we all know who was really behind that. There you go. Carefree Lewis G, as he goes by, or Clownly Lewis G, as I call him. And numerous of times, obviously, he knows my name.
Brother,
hello, hello, little fella. I know you're watching. Yeah? Oh, yeah. And a message for you, Lewis. Don't you try to fuck with me, yeah? On my channel. Again. Yeah? Oh, yeah. And don't go on about my fucking family. Yeah? What's my...
Now, this is some personal beef between him and Lewis. I don't know, according to him, Lewis has mentioned his family, so let's let him ramble a little bit.
My family got to do with you? Yeah? Nothing, has it? So, in terms of my family, which is none of your fucking business, by the way, otherwise I will bring up your family. Yeah? Stuck in your little mummy's basement, wanking off into your Todd Bowley sock, yeah? Meatloaf, you know.
I would do anything for bonus.
Because that's who you really wank off, isn't it? We all know you're not going to emit your little narrative, are you? We all know about you. Yeah? So, if you want to go toe-to-toe with me, you will end up fucking second, I tell you. You will be number 2. Yeah? Because I will have you put back in your little box.
I mean, Lewis is not here to defend himself. But I could imagine, because Carefree Lewis doesn't know who I am, but I can imagine that this would be his response.
Oh, I'm so scared.
I don't know. But, you know, I can't speak for everybody. But if I was to speak for Lewis, I can imagine that's what his reaction would be.
In your little basement, yeah? And we all know with this little geezer. Let me guess. His father walked out on him before birth. Yeah? Am I right? Yeah? Oh, what happened to your girlfriend, geezer? What was she called? Stephanie? Was it the Irish bird? So, what happened there? Oh, yeah. She probably dumped you for someone else. Let's have it right. And you've never had a girlfriend since.
This man's chatting about girlfriends and everything like that. He's like, fam, have you seen the state of your nails? If this guy has anybody, they've definitely settled. Jesus Christ.
Yeah? Yeah? I think we know who your little boyfriend is. And you know, we're gonna mud your little boyfriend now. I'll get back to Johnny's stream. So we're gonna mud one of his little boyfriends, yeah? Northside. a little Portuguese boy supporting Arsenal. So, if you're from Portugal, fella, why are you not supporting Benfica?
What does this remind you of?
You're supporting the Gunners with a fucking Yorkshire accent. Get out of here, man.
These men don't understand how much disrespect they are hurling towards fans of their subscribers who are fans that support a club they don't live or art from. When they're questioning somebody else about them, being from somewhere and then supporting this club. So, Northside being from Portugal, what's that got to do with anything? So, are we questioning how much of a fan he is just because he's from Portugal? Now, I don't know anything about his life. I think the only thing I know is that I think he said his mum's Portuguese, that his mum's from Portugal. So it might be the case of his mum was born in Portugal and whatever, but he was born over here. So that might be how he's Portuguese in that sense. I don't know if he was born there, then moved over here. I don't know, but it's irrelevant. That doesn't mean he can't be an Arsenal fan. That doesn't mean he shouldn't be an Arsenal fan. That doesn't mean he should support Benfica. You know what I mean? So if you've got fans from Italy that support Chelsea, do you have that same thing for them? Why don't you support Inter Milan? You know what I mean? Again, what does this remind you of?
You're supporting the Gunners with a fucking Yorkshire accent. Get out of here, man.
You know what I mean? And then the thing is, does this guy sound like he's from West London to you? Seems though we're going there now. Seems though he's took swipes, for man not being from where the club they support. Does he live in London? Is he from there? What was he born there? Because that accent is not no London accent. We know that. That's a strong Lancashire accent. So he's round the corner for me, really, right? Man's got the same accent as Paddy McGuinness. Same accent as John Fury. You know what I mean? And he wants to talk about somebody else like that. You know what I mean? I like the way you do that right there. Such a strong West London accent. Let's let him carry on.
Port in Lisbon. Porto. And yet, you support Arsenal. How many Arsenal fans are not from North London?
Are you a Chelsea fan from West London? I like the way you do that right there. That doesn't sound like a London accent to me, fam.
I'll show you one of these little pictures, guys, of the real Emirates Stadium. Do you remember this? There's the real Arsenal supporters, guys.
So what he's showing off is empty seats at the Emirates Stadium after we lost 2-0 against Aston Villa last season. All right. Chelsea fans never leave their club early or anything. There's never any empty seats at Stamford Bridge. Well, let's see how you get on this season then. Because we saw Chelsea fans were practically suicidal the last 2 seasons, with Graham Potter and Pochettino. So let's hope that this Enzo guy, the bald B-Tec or C-Tec Pep, can revive you, man, then. Let's see if he's the resuscitation that you, man, need. You know what I mean? Let's see if you, man, will be staying in your stadiums.
There they are. So, a message to you, you Ia de la puta, or whatever Portuguese, Spanish phrase you try to bloody come out with. Yeah? I'm gonna mud you, you little clown. Oh yeah.
That was brought to my attention. Now, some people may think,
Oh yeah, and a little message, mate. Get down to the barbers, yeah?
Understand, guys, this is all over the fact that I made a video about Johnny Minerals, Northside made a stream about Johnny Minerals, and Carefree Lewis put the clip out there. I don't know if Carefree Lewis made any videos since about that. I don't know. So all this is about another man. So this guy is on another man's nutsack that much. We already seen Jez was on Lee's nuts, right? Now you've got B-Tec John Fury, right? Trying to suck all the minerals he can out of Johnny. By being online, making 4-hour stream on 3 YouTubers because of Johnny Minerals. So again, guys, just keep that in mind for later on. This is over me, Northside, and Lewis, right? Covering the Johnny Minerals racism controversy. A third party. Not that Northside and me, well, he's got personal beef with Lewis, so whatever. But it's not like me and Northside went at this guy. I didn't know of this guy's existence. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind for later on. It's going to be interesting.
Because you need an haircut. Long hair on a fella looks ridiculous, by the way. So get that.
This is the same guy with long fucking nails. You could not make this up. He's coming out He's coming out Northside for having long hair. Meanwhile, he's got long ass fucking nails. You could not make this up. How can you talk about a man's length of hair while you've got nails longer than my hair right now?
Stop it. Get some help.
His nails is literally longer than my hair. If you was to take a strand of my hair out, his nails, he's lapsed it.
Stop it. Get some help.
How dare you? I mean, I can't speak for Northside, right? Northside, I can imagine won't be acknowledging this guy, right? Because, you know, these bigger content creators typically don't want to give small channels, you know, a shot like that. Like, they just don't want to acknowledge him, right? Whereas me, I've looked at his channel, and I don't know if that's his only channel, but I don't know if I think he's just started out. But his channel's smaller than mine, but that doesn't make a difference to me. Like, if this is how you're behaving, I'm gonna cover it. I don't care if you've got 1 subscriber or 1 million. I ain't choosing like that. You know what I mean? But the audacity for the B-Tec John Fury to come at Northside or anybody for the length of their hair while he's got nails longer than a motherfucker.
Stop it. Get some help.
You could not make this up.
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace.
Christ.
Sorted out, yeah? Get that sorted out, geezer. So let's get further into what he was saying, because I really do not want to watch a full 1 hour and 40 minutes of this crap. Of this little brown envelope bell end. Oh, I want to be the new lead gunner, guys. I think that's who you want to take after, Northshite, isn't it?
Well, with that logic, I mean, I know he's not talking about me here, but with that logic, does he want to be the next Minerals then? Now, I can understand why people are saying that Northside wants to be the next lead gunner, because they're seeing certain patterns from both of them that are like mirroring each other and whatever. But, you know, people say that I'm a lead gunner wannabe. Dare somebody have the same standards for the club, then you want to be that other person. So with that, does he want to be Minerals? With that logic.
You not got a mind of your own. You're a dirty little brown envelope, yeah? We know you get your little pamphlet from Teletubby Robbie Lyle to work for the other side, yeah? So, Arsenal fans, you've got a little dirty traitor within your ranks. So, sort out your club, yeah? So, let's see.
You man have literally been fighting relegation for like, what, past 2 seasons? Worry about that, fam. You know what I mean? Worry about that, because as it stands, all you man have got is, we've got European success. And that's all you'll live by. You know what I mean? Chelsea could win nothing for the next 50 years, but what they'll always have is, look at the European trophies that we've won, right?
What he's gonna say. You're happy to cancel someone who is innocent, and you know fucking full well that he was innocent.
Stop the
because
cap.
We all know who you're in bed with, don't we? So Northside, go and wank into your little boyfriend's sock, yeah? Oh, and if you want to do a stream about me, do that. I don't give a shit what either of you two fucking think about me, yeah? I can fucking call both of you out, yeah?
I want you guys to understand, this is over another man. He's got this upset because another man his feet was held to the fire. It's not that we did it to him personally. That's what this is over. Let's listen to what he says later on.
Well, we all know you're a little fake. Arsenal fans are all fake. Look at it.
Oh, so all Arsenal fans are fake now. Way, we're all fake. You heard it there. From a Chelsea fan. B-Tec John Fury. With claws. All right. Carry on.
That is my mudding video for a little bit later. However, I have a message for, let's say, the Yorkshire Bummer, Clem Lake Lewis G, and Northside.
Oh, shut up, you can't.
DT from Luton. So, DT from Luton, Northside from Portugal, and Yorkshire Gunner from Leeds.
And you're from Lancashire. What are we doing here? That accent ain't no West London. I like the way you do that. That is not a strong London accent, fam. You know what I mean? You don't sound anywhere near South. Just like I don't. But you're going to mention Northside from Portugal and DT from Luton and Yorkshire Gunner from Yorkshire. B-Tec John Fury from Lancashire. You know what I mean? Rah. Last time I checked, West Londoners don't say right like that. I like the way you do that. Rah. Fuck out of here, man.
Do you see the pattern here? How come there's no Arsenal fans actually from North London?
Why aren't you from West London? You know what I mean? Unless it's that old chestnut. I was born there, but as soon as I came out of my mum's stomach, she moved up to the north. You know what I mean? Unless that's the chestnut excuse. How can you sit there, right? He's got a Chelsea hat on, right? Claims to be a Chelsea fan, at best. Talking about others. Now, he might live in London. He might live in West London. He might live near Chelsea. He might live in Chelsea, for all we know. You know what I mean? But you ain't from there, are you? You know what I mean? You weren't raised there, at best. Not with that accent, man. I like the way you do that.
Oh, yeah! And we got Chelsea fans that are from North London as well. Look, I'm not against people who are from, let's say, a different part of the country or a different continent altogether. Because we are all football fans.
Yeah, we're all football fans. But you had to make the point that we're from wherever we're from, but support so-and-so club. So let's see what he's driving home here.
We all love the game. However, you see, Arsenal fans from all corners of the earth, and of course I showed you that, I showed you the empty...
Understand, guys, he came at Northside for having long hair while he's got nails like this. I want you, just let that sink in. Before I continue playing this, he came for another man, pause, because he has long hair while he's got nails like that as a man. I'll let that sink in. I want you guys to just have a look on your screen, right? Let's have a look. You know what I mean? That is what said, oh, Northside, you need to get checked barbers. You need to get your hair cut. Men don't have long hair, mate. That is what said that. Anybody that looks at this will think that's a woman. You know what I mean? Like, his hands look feminine. Ignore the nails for, if you can, for a split second, right? His hands look like they belong to a woman. This is a B-Tec John Fury with claws. Fam. He's probably, I hope he's got a screen protector on his phone. Because if not, his phone's got scratched up. You have to claim insurance for accidental damage. Jesus Christ.
Stop it. Get some help.
Emirates Stadium. And that was a 2-0 defeat to Aston Villa. And of course, made this little urchin, this little wrong-un, this whiny, whiny little girl, yeah, who's had an agenda. That's our next one. That's the next one, isn't it? Yeah? And haven't you seen the pattern? They're all white players.
Now, he's talking about Carefree Lewis. His agenda, according to him, seems to be only against white players, when literally about 15 seconds before he said that, I should have included it. Well, about 15 seconds before he said that, he spoke about how Lewis also targets Chalobah for Chelsea. If I'm not mistaken, Chalobah is a black player. Am I not mistaken? Have I got that wrong? But then he says, have you noticed they're all white? So this guy has no clue. This guy has no clue. Anyways, let's let him carry on.
Why is every single player white? Why is that? It's not been a black footballer, has it? Not a footballer of colour. Why have they all been white? Yeah? Oh yeah, and yeah, this Yorkshire gunner, Northside, or Northshire, Clown Lake Lewis G, yeah? They all hate racism so much, don't they? So, why did he listen to hip-hop and rap then?
First of all, Who told you I even like rap music? What if I listen to Guns N' Roses? Why did he assume the 3 black YouTubers automatically like rap music? What proof does he have? Is he judging us based on our skin color? I don't like rap music. I listen to Taylor Swift. There you go.
Why do you listen to Jay-Z? Why do you listen to Kanye West?
More assumptions. More assumptions. I listen to Taylor Swift. She's my favorite artist. And then Adele. They're my top 2. Don't know what he's got. I don't know what he's on about. I don't know what he's on about. But let's just say, right? Let's just say that me, Northside, and Carefree Lewis, we listen to rap music, right? Let's just say that, right? I hate the fact that people drive their cars into people because they want to speed on the roads. And I hate the fact people steal other people's cars. I hate the fact that people are shooting each other in the streets. I hate that that happens. Why do I play GTA? I hate all that happens. Yeah? I hate the fact that, you know, crime, you know, all this stuff. Why do I play computer games? You know what I mean? Can you see the logic now? Can you see the logic? You see how people can play violent games and then just be normal afterwards, like nothing happened? You know what I mean? So they're hypocrites. They are literally playing a game where they're doing the most hideous crimes. They're hypocrites.
Why do you listen to Nicki Minaj, Drake, all these others? They all say that word. They all say that vulgar word. Why do you listen to their music? Why do you keep putting them #1 in the charts? Why do you acknowledge these individuals in rap? Because you love being hypocrites, don't you? You all cry and scream racism, but at the end of the day, you listen to that music, don't you?
With that logic, people cry about murder that happens and theft, but you're hypocrites because you play GTA. Logic is pretty much on par with that. You know what I mean? But as I said, I listen to Taylor Swift, so you know, it is what it is. Adele and Taylor Swift were top 2 artists. That's all I listen to. I listen to it when I'm training and everything.
You listen to that music. And even Andy Townsend on TalkSport. I know what some of you think about TalkSport in the chat. If you all hate racism, and you all hate that word so much, like you all claim you do.
Well, it's not as so much as hating the word. I think the main thing is I don't like to hear other people of other races use that word. Now, people will look at it and say, why is it okay? Why is it not okay for other people, other races of people to use it? Meanwhile, you guys can, and you guys even use it on other people, other races of people. I don't agree with us using it towards other races of people, because end of the day, as I explained in my other video, if I start swearing in front of children or swearing at a child, I can't be shocked then when it swears back at me. Now, is that saying that non-black people are children? No. But the ones who want to defend being able to say it or use it as a counter argument against black people that use the N-word, the ones that say that, every time they try and argue, well, these lot say it all the time and he said it in front of me, you're basically saying I'm a child. Yeah, I'm sure if people was using the CUNT word in front of you, which a lot of people don't like that word, but I'm sure if that word was used in front of you all the time, despite you don't like that word, you probably never say it. You know what I mean? I when people say I don't like that N word, I don't like that word, right? Versus somebody saying I don't like that CUNT word, right? I believe people when they say they don't like the CUNT word, because when pretty much 90, let's just say 90% to be on the safe side, 90% of the time you hear somebody say, I hate that CUNT word, you'll probably never hear him say it. You will more likely never hear him say that before you'll never hear him use the N word. You know what I mean? People don't like the N word until somebody black pisses them off too much. Then you will see how much they like it or hate it. You know what I mean? People will say, I hate the N word. I hate it. We'll only know that when a black person pisses you off that much. I've worked as security, right, in a supermarket, and how easy that word comes out when people don't get their own way and whatever. I've got too much experience of people just using that word as easy as they can use it. But these will be the same people that will virtual signal about how they hate that word. Every person I've heard say they don't like the CUNT word pretty much all the time have never used that word, even when they could.
Why do you listen to rap music then? Why do you listen to Chris Brown? So it's all right for him to say it, isn't it? All right for the likes of him.
I listen to Taylor Swift, man. Taylor Swift, it's my G. So I don't know what you're on about.
It's all right for Jay-Z, or the supposed king of hip hop and rap. Yeah.
And the thing is, he knows damn well he listens to the music as well, man. I think I didn't include it in this, but one of the people in this chat mentions about, don't you listen to music? He says he listens to some, but he doesn't like it that much these days. It's like, fam, you still listen to it, man. You know what I mean? You listen to In the Club 50 Cent. You know what I mean? That's maybe that's as far as you go.
Yeah. So why do you never call any of those people out? Yeah. I'm going to get into the mineral stream again, and then I've got a little bone to pick with Lee Gunner as well. I'm not mudding Lee Gunner, but
he's not mudding Lee Gunner. Right. So he's got a bone to pick with Lee Gunner. We ain't going to mud him. He's mud me, Northside, and Lewis because of another man. Right, but he ain't gonna mud Lee Gunner. So let's hear as to why he's got a bone to pick with him. Let's hear it.
I've got a little bit of a bone to pick with him, but we'll get into that. Let's get back into what was really said. He's a weirdo. He's a fucking weirdo.
No future, no past, no present.
He's a weirdo,
what are you doing
mate.
with your life? What are you doing with your life in the sun, bro?
That is what was really said, because I listened to that episode on playback at the time. So
he listened to it at that time and just off the bat, that's it. How many times did you listen to it then? How many times do we think B-Tec John Fury with long ass nails listen to that clip back? And why hasn't he yet played the so-called original?
Oh, try and call me a liar. Yeah? As well.
I swear to God, don't lie to me!
But Johnny's gonna mud you right now. So
Right now. Sounds like a strong West London accent, that. You get me? I like the way you do that right there. I mean, and that's no shade to anybody from Lancashire, by the way. I'm just driving the point home that this guy isn't from West London. So while he's coming from man that aren't from North London and supporting Arsenal, he needs to keep his back against the wall. He's a Chelsea fan, or at least he's wearing a hat of Chelsea, with a strong ass Lancashire accent. His Lancashire accent is stronger than my Yorkshire accent. You know what I mean? I like the way you do that, right there. Christ.
Listen up, Yorkshire gunner, Clown Lake Lewis G. I know you're in the chat and I know you're watching. And if you're not watching, you're probably going to be watching this after. Oh, yeah, and...
I can't imagine these men caring about this guy like that, to be fair. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? When I saw this, I thought extra content to put on the channel, I suppose. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I never would have known about this if I wasn't told.
Northside LDN, Portuguese little boy de la puta, yeah? Who needs to go to the barbers and get an haircut, yeah?
And you need to go to the nail salon, right, and sort out what's going on there, fam. First of all, clip them down, fam. First of all, clip them down. Your nails is longer than my hair. What man should have long nails? Or is it going to be a chestnut excuse? There's some goofy reason why you need long nails or some shit. You know what I mean? Or maybe you were born with a defect or some shit. You know what I mean? That's probably going to be the answer as to why he's got long ass nails. It'd be some goofy defect that he's going to claim that he's got as to why B-Tec John Fury has long ass claws, fam. There is no excuse for no grown ass man to have a claws on his hands. You know what I mean? Big ass, long ass claws. Get out of here, man.
Let's have it right. So, let's get back into Johnny Minerals destroying all these free clowns in one go. To them little free individuals that I've just spoke about, how about all three of you go and have, and all you haters that try to trash his name, yeah, on Twitter as well. I know who you all are, because I've seen you all on there too. So, Yorkshire Gunner, Clown Lake Lewis G, Northside LND, Cry and Weep. So, cry your woke liberal tears, your brown little envelope agendas, because all three of you are in the fucking bin.
Nope.
You are all three of you have been caught out as active liars.
Stop the cap.
So, go and cry on your little platforms like this, you know. And I suspect the Yorkshire Gunner, yeah, little poor man's little Henry, Lenny Henry, yeah, who sounds like Mel B, yeah, go and cry into your little cowboy hat, yeah.
Mel B would be jealous of your nails right now, fam. You know what I mean? If Mel B likes long nails, she'd love yours, my G. You know what I mean? This guy, John Fury, B-Tec John Fury, with long ass claws of nails as a grown man. You could not make this up. But there's more to follow.
In your one-bedroomed, semi-detached house in Yorkshire, in the middle of nowhere, with no family. Damn! So go and cry a little bit more, yeah? Oh yeah. And
Crying. Fam, you dedicated 4 hours to 3 YouTubers because of the controversy a third party is in. You know what I mean? You're doing this on behalf of another man. I'm just responding, and I'm probably the only one that's going to respond to you because Carefree, Lewis, and Northside, I can see them thinking you're too small of a channel to be acknowledged. I, on the other hand, I don't see it like that. Because this is more content for me. You know what I mean? Like, all the editing I did on your video, you know what I mean? Every time I edit a video, it's practice, fam.
don't even bring up my fucking name again, because I'm a fucking black belt in karate.
I'm a fucking black belt in karate.
What? I'm a fucking black belt in karate.
Say it again.
I'm a fucking black belt in karate.
Ow!
I'm a fucking black belt in karate.
There you have it. We've got B-Tec John Fury with long ass claws, who's a so-called karate expert. We're an hour and a half in, and we've got to the point where he's announced that he's a black belt in karate. And that is supposed to intimidate the likes of me, Northside, and Carefree Lewis. That's supposed to be a deterrent. He's a black belt. Better watch out. He's the hardest man on the planet now. There's no way that you can get the better of him.
I won't say I'm as good as Bruce Lee, yeah? But I'm pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Eh?
The fact that he had to mention, I wouldn't say I'm as good as Bruce Lee. If anybody was going to take any of that seriously, hearing him mention Bruce Lee should have just removed all that altogether. Like, nah. Now this guy is full of cap now. This guy, I can't take this guy seriously. I wouldn't say I'm as good as Bruce Lee. Jesus Christ. You know when somebody's just trying? You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Honestly. Anyways.
I'm actually a black belt in karate, so don't fucking chat shit on me.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Yeah? Because I can easily put you back in your box. Yeah? And same goes for you as well. You little...
Why is it with people online that want to... You know, we already had the guy with lunch lady arms called me fat, talking about wanting to fight. What is... I mean, a lot of people are not mentally well anyway. So that's a given. But, fam, you know when people are just getting dealt with in the streets, right? You think people would look at that and be like, maybe I just shouldn't just challenge people like that. Maybe I shouldn't because I don't know who the person is. Now, likewise, people could say, oh, well, maybe you shouldn't make content on people because people take things the wrong way. Which, you know, there's truth in that, of course. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if you're going to let somebody doing a reaction to you get the better of your emotions, then that's on you, innit? If you're prepared to then want to get violent with people just because somebody did content reacting to something you said, right? then you have to understand that when people get attempted to be rolled onto type of thing, and people want to defend themselves, as I said in the video part 2 of the Jez video, I said if people are going to walk around like that, wanting to start shit with people in the streets because, oh, I didn't like what you said online, right? Just make sure before you leave the house every time you kiss your wife and kids and just tell them, I might not be home tonight. Because there's people out there, right, that don't give a shit. There's people out there that generally don't give a shit. You know what I mean? And people like this might just roll up on the wrong one. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, let's listen to this comedy.
Clown Lake, brown envelope, little pansy boy, yeah? Because just remember, I'm a black belt in karate, mate. You might sit there with your little boxing belt, but can you take me on? I don't think you can. Because I'm older than you. I'm quicker than you.
Right, so now he's saying about Lewis, he doesn't care about his boxing belt or whatever, right? Then this is where people go wrong. Because he thinks, right, because he's a black belt in karate, that this is end all and be all. If Lewis was to come to one of your karate classes and you were having a karate spar, let's just say, right? If you're this so-called black belt, fat chances are you get the better of him if he didn't have any karate experience. You know what I mean? But put you in a boxing ring with Lewis, if Lewis has the experience, I don't know anything about Lewis and boxing, I don't know anything about it, then he has a better chance than you, despite you know karate. You can't turn around, you can't be a black belt in so-and-so, then think you can just step into a boxing ring and then just, you'll get the better of the boxer because, you know what I mean? It don't work like that. A lot of people think it does. It don't work like that. And then you're saying you're older than him and quicker than him. Well, first of all, how do you know that you're quicker than him? You know what I mean? And I don't know how old this guy is. I have no idea.
If you're already good, where are you? Eh? If you all want to chat shit on me, come and fight me. I'm right here. Yeah? But you're not going to, are you?
Understand, he's willing to fight 3 random YouTubers because of another man. Because of a third party. Keep that in mind, people.
Because you're all little YouTube influencer trolls who have no interest in football. And now, oh yeah, we forgot about Northside, this little Ia de puta. We forgot about him, didn't we? So...
Brother,
yeah, come on.
What's that?
Look at their long ass fucking nails. The fuck, man. This guy, karate expert, black belt in karate. So you can clench your fist with their nails. Are you sure you're not stabbing yourself in the hands? Let's be real. With long ass nails like that, how serious do you take him? With long ass nails like that. So I don't know if his karate is just poking people in the eyes with the nails or something. You know what I mean? You know how much it hurts to chip your nail, your nail bends. Anyways.
Northside, if you want to chat shit, come and face me. Come and face me on your channel, yeah?
He doesn't give a shit about you.
But you won't. So.
He doesn't give a shit about you at all.
And we all know who are you wanking off into a sock into, don't we? Look. There you go, Northside. There's your little boyfriend. Yeah? Go and suck each other off in his mummy's basement, yeah? So, cry a little more, yeah? You've got no case to answer.
Stop the cap.
Because the minerals,
Notice how this guy he's been talking about gay sex quite often in the stream. And don't forget, this is an original 4-hour clip that I've took and then condensed down into an hour by taking parts that I wanted to take, by the way. So I didn't get every single thing that he said. But listen to what he says about me a little bit later on.
thought has just muddied you.
Stop the cap.
Oh, yeah. And I've got a message for you, Clown Lake Lewis. Try and chat shit about my family again. I will put you in a karate ring, yeah? And you'll breathe through a straw, geezer. Yeah? I'll have you breathing through a straw.
That sounds like a threat to me. I mean, I don't think YouTube will take kindly to you sending threats to another YouTuber just because you're upset that he dared to call out you pally. Again, all this is over another man. Usually, when men want to get violent with each other, it's over a woman. So what we know.
Believe me, yeah? But you're not gonna come and face me, are you? Because you're terrified of me. Because none of you three will own up to your lies, will you? None of you will. Because you tried to cancel someone who is an honest bloke.
Stop.
My video wasn't to cancel him, and Northside even said he's not trying to cancel him in his video. It's not about cancelling him. But again, if that's what you want to run with, you run with that, fam. He's your pally. So, you know.
Who loves Chelsea, who wants to talk about football. Do you think Johnny Minerals wants to do shit like this? No, he doesn't. He is speaking true facts about Clown Lake, about the state of the club itself. As everyone in the chat knows, you know it's the truth as well. And this is what people like that, they can't hack it. If you can't be on YouTube, if you can't take it, get out to the kitchen. That's what I always say. Go and find something else to do. Yeah? Go and wank off into a sock over Enzo Fernandez.
Again, coming out with more, sexual talk of homosexuality on his 4-hour stream. I mean, people thought I was bad with it when I was using this as an example. But the reason why I'm bringing it up is because of what he says about me later on. So we're going to get to that.
Or Lego Head. Or the Crankies. Or Meatloaf Bowley, you know.
I will do anything for bonus.
Yeah, because that's what it's really about, innit? Everyone picking up their little brown envelopes, their little samples. Yeah? So we all know Northside is in on it now as well. So well done for exposing what you are. Yeah? And if anyone wants to have a come at me, come and have a pop. Because I'm a black belt in karate.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Come and have a pop. Come on. Let's do it.
Genuine black belts don't get on like this unless they're tapped in the head. Genuine black belts do not get on like this. They don't. If somebody knows that they can do something to somebody in a very skillful way and very quickly, they don't get on like this. They don't lead with it like this. My guess is he's been to two bit of karate classes and he's learned how to take someone down to the floor, and they've made him believe that, yeah, you could seriously do some damage. He would have done some static movement, would have done all that, and be awarded a black belt, maybe because they think he's special or something. I don't know, right? And then he's now roaming the streets talking about I'm a black belt. Don't talk about my plural minerals. You know what I mean? Because this guy's behaving special right now.
Come on, Yorkshire gunner. If you're Mr. Big Bollocks, yeah? 55-year-old man, by the way. What?
Now, I heard Jez insinuate that I thought I was a big bollocks. I don't know where that's coming from, but it is what it is. 55. 55, you know. That's how old I look to this guy. If that's what he thinks.
Oh, and let's have a look at Yorkshire Gunner's channel, everyone.
Yes.
What does it consist in? Let's have a look at some of his top videos. Right, most popular. Rants and Bants. Rants and Bants again. Rants and Bants. Rants and Bants. He's done 12 different videos on a Manchester United supporter.
It's embarrassing.
Why is he doing videos on a Man United fan?
Because he can. Nobody can tell me otherwise. And because I wanted to. It's literally as simple as that. Anybody that asks, for anybody watching this video, and you're at this point, 1 hour 42 minutes, right? 1 hour 43 now. If anybody wants to ask these questions, my answer is simple. Because I can, because I want to, and because nobody can stop me from pressing record on StreamYard on my MacBook. It's as simple as that. It's just literally simple. It's not complicated. Like I said, I couldn't care if I support Crawley Town, fam.
Why? Is it because you fancy him? Is it because you want to go out on a date with him? What? Because it seems Rants and Bants doesn't feel the love isn't mutual, it seems.
This is coming from the same guy who not only sounds like John Fury, not only has long-ass nails, right? And not only is flexed his phantom black belt in karate, but is non-stop in this video almost talking about Lewis and Northside getting it on. This is why I brought that up. Because now he's trying to flip it on me because I made videos about rants. Made a load of videos about rants. Yet this guy's been talking the way he's been talking. And all this is over a fucking man. Not no girl. It wasn't the case of, for example, Chelsea fans have that, what's her name? Sophie. That OnlyFans thing. Right? Chelsea, she's a Chelsea fan. Can't remember, I don't know her last name. I know her name's Sophie, right? You would think, if, say I made a reaction to something she said, right? Like the mineral situation, basically. You know what I mean? I can understand this a bit more, you know what I mean? But all this, he made 4-hour stream coming at me, Northside and Lewis, over another man. Jesus Christ. You could not make this up. And now he's trying to say, oh, Ranch don't want to go on a date with you.
Stop it. Get some help.
This guy. And he's got nails like a woman. Let that sink in. When women get the cosmetics done on the nails, right? Some of them go for the length that he's naturally got, right there. Imagine letting my nails grow that long. You know how much I'd have to just not cut my nails than just watch them grow. But as I said, his reason for that probably will be he's born with a defect or something. Some goofy reason will be a reason as to why. You know what I mean? To justify his lazy fucking B-Tec John Fury having a self.
I think you should give it up, Yorkshire Gunner, because it doesn't look like he wants to go out on a date with you.
But it seems you will more likely want to go on a date with Minerals than I ever would Rance. Let's put it that way. If somebody says either me and Rance or you and Minerals is going on a date, one of the two's happening. It's definitely going to be you with Minerals. It's definitely going to be that. 4 hours, fam. Man can talk about 12 videos that I've done on Rants. You dedicated 4 consecutively. An hour consecutively. 4 times. You dedicated that to go at 3 people. You know what I mean? I'm only dedicating all this time to you as a response. Otherwise, you ain't gonna see no 4-hour thing. You know what I mean? An hour and a bit is enough, depending on what you're covering. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna do commentary on something that was said, which I've done with Ronnie, right? It can come up to over an hour. Is what it is. You know what I mean? If you don't want to be reacted to, the safest thing to do is not go on the internet talking shit. That's the safest thing to do. Like when I don't get people that hate being reacted to. You know what I mean? Like if people are reacting to you and they're actually talking shit, like calling you out your name and everything like that and being proper reckless, that's another thing. When people are literally commentating on shit you said, I don't get it. Don't talk shit on the internet and you'll be out of the scope. You know what I mean? How can I complain about being in the scope, right, while I'm freely walking in it? The aim's over there. Why am I going to walk there for? I can see the red beam. I'm just going to walk into it and then say, I hate people shooting me. You're on the internet. You say what you say and you click upload, or you stream and then you say what you say. And then people get upset. You're making content about me. Grow up.
Shut the fuck up! So, if you want a boyfriend, it looks like you're going to have to go somewhere else, doesn't it?
You're probably trying to get one with them nails, fam. You want to be the girl in a relationship. You probably want to be bitched in the relationship with those fucking nails. The fuck out of here. This guy with them long ass nails.
I've seen him do it!
Jesus Christ.
I mean, a 55-year-old man.
What?
At his age, doing videos like that. A 55-year-old man.
Way.
You could clearly tell with that one that he has no respect for anyone. So I'm assuming he had no respect for his parents, his family. Oh, mind you, I don't think he's got any family. So this is probably why he's got this bullshit attitude. So a message.
See how man just want to just make assumptions. Probably don't have no family, don't have nobody around him, no nothing. You know what I mean? And all this is off the back of another man. People. Because dare I make a video about another man or something he actually said, and he's defending that no, he didn't say it. You know what I mean? It's wild. It's absolutely wild.
For all three of you, which is plainly this. One of my favorite.
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. That's what it is. A disgrace.
Trotter. I want to get on to a little subject, which was top bins. If you're in the chat, I bet you're waiting for this, top bins. Right, Lee Gunner. Right, I know a lot of people like this geezer. However, I do have a bone to pick with this guy, unfortunately. A few weeks ago.
Let's hear it. Can't wait for this.
Lee Gunner did a live stream about autism. Right? So, this, the comments he made actually pissed me off. Because...
Right. Before I let it go ahead. Lee Gunner made a comment about autism. Right? And it's pissed him off. So, understand, he's dedicated all this time to go at me, Northside, and Lewis, talking about wanting to fight, man, black belt and crying and everything like that, because of another man, a third party. This is first party. This is you directly offended me. Let's listen. Let's listen, guys.
I actually am autistic myself. So, this comment that he made a few weeks ago actually pissed me off, by the way. Unless Lee Gunner can prove otherwise, is he a doctor? Is he in the medical profession? No. So, what business is it of yours to bring up people with autism? Yeah? What is it you were saying about them? Or people with autism, they make it up? They dramatise, do they?
So, surely he'll want to karate chop Lee, right? Going by that, he's autistic. Lee's offended people with autism by claiming that it's doesn't exist or whatever, and they're making it up and whatever, they're always complaining and whatever, right? So that to me would be enough to be like, I'm a black belt, let's fight. You think so, wouldn't you? Let's listen. Let's let him carry on.
So, are you slagging me off? Are you slagging me off, mate? Because I've got autism, and I've actually got a report, and I was diagnosed with autism 8 years ago by a proper medical professional. Yeah? So, don't go onto your YouTube channel, yeah? And trying to say, oh yeah, people with autism, they don't exist. They dramatise. We dramatise, do we? Do we really?
Definitely worth a karate chop. Who's with me? Who agrees? Is that not worth a karate chop? Who's with me? You know what I mean? That is worth a karate chop. I'm saying who's with me, but I'm not live like that. You know what I mean? This is premiering, so, this has been recorded already, blah, blah, blah. But who's with me on this? That's definitely worth a karate chop.
So, unless you're a doctor, Lee, try and prove otherwise. Yeah? So, now I've just said this, Johnny Minerals, he might get upset with me for saying this, but...
Oh, you won't want that. because you're gonna get kicked off his nuts if you upset him. Because we know how you've been clinging on to him, fam. 4 hours of your time was took calling me, Northside, and Lewis out. You know what I mean? And you dedicated a portion to Lee Gunner, right? But otherwise, this is about you being upset because another man was held under the fire because of what he said. You could not make this up.
I'm sticking up for the condition I've got. I do.
Yeah, sticking up for condition he's got. So no karate chops, no.
I have a condition. I was diagnosed with it from the 8 years ago from a proper medical professional. Yeah. So is my GP lying to me? What was my own grandma lying to me? So who are you to chat shit about people like me, Lee? Considering you wear glasses, don't you, Lee? You wear glasses.
This guy. You're really comparing somebody wearing glasses to you having a condition. You know what I mean? So are we really comparing somebody has a condition that maybe hasn't behaved a certain way or whatever to somebody that I can't really see the book that I'm reading, or I can't see the board over there? Really? Are we doing that? Is that what we're doing? You know what I mean? What a fucking idiot. What a fucking idiot.
Why do you wear glasses, Lee? Because you can't see. Yeah? But you know what?
And this is who we're meant to take seriously. That's this so-called black belt. We're meant to take this seriously, by the way.
I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to call you names.
What? I'm not going to call you names.
Ah!
I'm gonna call you names.
Say it again. I double dare you, motherfucker.
I'm not going to call you names.
Oh, look at that. When it comes to the white YouTuber, he's not going to call him names, even though the white YouTuber has arguably offended this guy more by essentially calling out his condition, basically. But three black YouTubers to hold Johnny Minerals under the fire because of what he said on his stream. It's arms house. He's talking about karate expert and all that. Black belt and karate, don't mess with me. You know what I mean? And what club does he support? What was I saying? You know what I mean? Does that not look suspect? Does that not look suspect? Let's listen to some more.
Because I'm bigger than you. Yeah? So, if you want to, like, do a stream on why you don't like people who are autistic.
Now, I bet I haven't seen the stream that he's talking about, but I'm willing to bet Lee Gunner didn't say that. I'm willing to bet Lee Gunner did not say, I don't like people who are autistic. I'm willing to bet he didn't say that. You know what I mean? But the narrative spun now from B-Tec John Fury is that he said that. I guarantee he didn't say that. But this is what people do online. This is what you got to watch out. Got to watch out for people. When people hear something they don't like, they'll spin a narrative to try and make it stick. I guarantee Lee Gunner didn't say he doesn't like autistic people. But I haven't seen the stream that he's talking about, but I guarantee he didn't say that. But that's the narrative he's running with to try and Donald Trump is his character, Thomas Crook accuracy again. And this is that shit I can't stand, because this is what people do. You know what I mean?
But, you know, please come in the chat. You know, please leave a comment after the show. You know, I'd be willing to talk to you.
Ah! I'd be willing to talk to you. What?
I'd be willing to talk to you.
Oh, yeah, and a message to them three, yeah? The Yorkshire Gunner, Clown Lake Lewis G, Northside LND.
So understand, guys, this is where we are. When it came to the white YouTuber offending him directly, he just wants to talk. The three black ones, at least two of them hadn't said shit to this guy, because I know he has personal beef with Lewis or whatever it is. Suddenly, it's fight talk. Doesn't look good, does it? Doesn't look good that simultaneously you support a club that doesn't have a good history when it comes to racism. Then you want a virtual signal. This is why I said, this is why, guys, this is why I said in the beginning about virtual signaling, about the Enzo thing. This is why I said it, because of this. You know what I mean? Then you want a virtual signal, pretend you give a shit about Enzo, you know, being racist to, you know, the black French players. You know what I mean? Which is, that's all bullshit. And then now this. Doesn't look good, does it? What kind of look does that carry? It's violence when it comes to us. But somebody denounces your existence of your condition, and that's not worth karate chops. We know what the thumbnail's going to be when I click this part up, don't we? You know what I mean? Not a good look, is it? I don't need to. There's not much I need to say, because what's not being said is still being understood. Because all I'm doing now is pointing out what's going on right here.
If any of you three chat shit on me again, I'm a black belt in karate. I'd be willing to talk to anyone who wants to try and mud me or try to fuck with my name. Yeah? I'm willing to hear you out. But I shall warn you, I am a black belt in karate.
I'm so scared.
So be warned.
Now, guys, some might take this and say, oh, yeah, see, he flexed his karate. You know, he's talking about Lee. No. You see, although he was talking about Lee Gunner prior to this, he then followed it up by saying, anybody that wants to mud me, just beware, I'm an expert, I'm a black belt in karate. So that wasn't a direct at Lee Gunner. That's just him generalizing, saying anybody that wants to chat, just remember I'm a black belt. Like that makes a fucking difference. You know what I mean? Or people are just going to watch what they say to you on streams because you're a black belt. You think people give a shit? Let's be honest. Especially with them long ass nails. If anything, the nails is your biggest threat right now. You know what I mean? We know where your head's at now, fam. But no, this whole karate thing, that wasn't a direct at Lee. You know what I mean? He didn't threaten to put Lee in no karate chokehold. You know what I mean? How offended he is from what Lee Gunner said. There's more reason for him to say that for that. But no. It's the three black guys. It's the three black YouTubers that he has most of the energy for. That he wants to flex how much of a black belt he is at karate. You know what I mean? See that? Telling you, I told you, if you let people get comfortable, they'll let themselves, they'll slip. They'll Gerard the team. You know what I mean? This motherfucker virtual signaling about Enzo, like he gives a shit. You know what I mean? It was just content to make. That's all it is. This is why I don't believe none of these man that chat about, oh, that Enzo thing. You know what I mean? Nah, fam. Y'all talk shit. A lot of people on social media talk shit. You know what I mean? This is why I don't believe people when they're saying this shit, because they'll always slip up. You know what I mean? If there was anybody that would get threats the way we have in this video, would be Lee Gunner, because of what he's offended by for what Lee Gunner said. No. All he wants to do is talk. Just have it out on the stream. Just talk. No threats of violence, no nothing. You know what I mean? And it's got fuck all to do with where Lee lives either. You know what I mean? Because if I lived in America, he'd still say the same shit. He'd still say, I'm a black belt. I'll beat you up. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. These men showed their ass. I'm telling you.
Yeah? And do I get too sensitive? Yeah, I do.
Clearly not sensitive enough when it comes to a white YouTuber, anyway.
So I am a little bit sensitive over that. So don't do a live stream about people who are really autistic. Yeah, they do have proper diagnosis, by the way. Yeah. So don't chat shit on your live stream again. Yeah.
Or you're gonna karate chop him? Do you think that's what we're gonna hear next? The next words out of his mouth should be, I'm a black belt in karate. Right? Don't fucking chat shit about my condition, Lee. That's what should come out of his mouth next. I like the way you do that right there. Such a strong West London accent, that.
And if you want to, like, comment on my Twitter, if you want to post on my live chat after, please do. Because I want to hear you out. But I know what you said that night.
And the thing is, I can imagine Lee Gunner doesn't give a shit, right? Because like a lot of these big content creators, right, they're not going to acknowledge small channels. This is not me taking a dig at the size of his channel. It's just that I know what these big content creators are like. You know what I mean? So him turning around thinking that Lee's going to, you know, I mean, there's a chance he could get a reply, but if he's aware of anything like this, he ain't going to entertain you. You know what I mean? See, so with that, you're wasting your time. You were better off threatening him the way you threatened us. You know, the black content creators. Maybe if you pretended Lee Gunner was black, maybe you might have got more out of him because you would have threatened him a lot more. You know what I mean? Because whatever it is in you that feels like, you know, well, when it comes to black people, violence is straight away. It's a good job you're not any part of the police force, isn't it? Or hopefully you're not. Because we all know who you'd arrest first, don't we? When it comes to police brutality, we all know who you target first, don't we? You know what I mean? Based on this, talking about I'm a black belt in karate. When it came to Lee directly offending you, you gave the karate warning as a general, but not that you'd whoop his ass. So you want to whoop my ass, you want to whoop Northside's ass, and you want to whoop Carefree Lewis's ass, but you don't want to whip Lee Gunner's ass. Makes sense, that, doesn't it?
I know what you said. And I am offended by what you did.
Crying to me.
And I know Mr. Joshy J's in the chat. He's probably going to be upset with me now. But, Mr. Joshy J, I still like Lee Gunner, though, TBH, I'm with you. Look, I'm not mudding him. I'm just calling him out.
You're not mudding him, you're just calling him out. You see that privilege right there? Me, Carefree Lewis, and Northside didn't get the privilege of just simply being called out. We have to worry about some long-nailed ass John Fury B-Tec wannabe, right? Him having a black belt. We have to worry about that. So I want you guys to understand. The 3 black YouTubers have to worry about him being a black belt in karate because, you know, of us holding the feet to the fire of another content creator, another man, whereas a white content creator, a white YouTuber in Lee Gunner, all he has to worry about is that he just wants to talk. So if any of me, Northside, and Carefree Lewis, if any of us was anywhere near this B-Tec John Fury, and then Lee Gunner wasn't that far away either. So let's say we're same distance away, right? Me, Northside, and Carefree Lewis would be in more danger. Whereas Lee, he gets the privilege of, I just want to talk to you, fam. You know what I mean? All this is getting clipped up. This is getting clipped down into a separate video. You know what I mean? You did yourself dirty, fam. This B-Tec John Fury wannabe with long ass nails. You know what I mean? Trying to swipe for next man. You know what I mean? You want to talk about where man are from and not supporting the club that's local to us. Meanwhile, you got that strong ass Lancashire accent. Don't sound like West London to me. I like the way you do that. That ain't no London accent to me, fam. You know what I mean? You ripped into Northside because of the length of his hair when your nails are as long as what it is.
Stop it. Get some help.
Alvia.
On him slagging people off with autism. And that's what I'm calling him out on.
Not worth mudding, no?
I'm not calling him out on football reasons or whatever other video he's gone and made. Yeah? I'm calling him out based on that. That is why I'm calling him out. And for me, he left a bad taste in my mouth that night when he said that.
So you don't want to punch him up then? Ain't he worth getting punched up? Or scratched up in this case? No? Alright.
But if he wants to do a stream about my stream at all, if he wants to put a comment down below or on Twitter, and I'm willing to hear him out. I am willing to hear him out. But I want to go.
All right, that's it then. So now he's just moving on. So Lee Gunner he gets the privilege of being heard out. You know what I mean? When it came to us now, it's talks of coming into your stream and then I'm a black belt in karate. Then you started leading with I'm a black belt in karate. Talking about putting Lewis, having Lewis eat through a straw, which is a serious threat, by the way. You know what I mean? These are kind of people, right? When you're seeing this police brutality towards blacks, these are the kind of people that work in the police force that have this mindset. A white person, I just want to talk. A black person, I want to get violent.
I want to talk about another thing in terms of Lee Gunner. Why are you not backing Johnny Minerals?
By the way, this is arguably worse than Minerals. By the way, because Minerals, he didn't threaten anybody from what I can remember. You know what I mean? Minerals just said to the guys an effing N-word. And that's it. You know what I mean? This guy now done nothing but threaten black YouTubers. And when it came to the white one that offended him even more, he just wants to talk to him. That's worse than Minerals. Move over, Minerals. You know what I mean? I don't care that you said the N-word. You know what I mean? My only thing was just own it and move on. But I don't care otherwise. This is worse, in my opinion.
Johnny Minerals has been all right with you, Lee. Am I telling the truth, Lee? So, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's upset that Lee Gunner hasn't defended Minerals. So again, that's a double whammy. You'd think he'd want to whoop his ass now, wouldn't you? But nope. Nope, of course. You know, what saves Lee Gunner is his complexion. You know what I mean? To people like this. Like this guy, this B-Tec John Fury. It's called spade a spade. Because if it's not that, what is it?
If you want to discuss any of the thoughts I've just said, Lee, please come to me on Twitter. Or come on a live stream chat with me.
See? Just have a chat with me. Just have a chat with me, Lee. You know what I mean? I want to know why he said that what he said. Just have a chat with me. You know what I mean? See, you're Caucasian, so you know we can just talk. But those 3 black guys, nah, I'm a black belt, fam. Fuck out of here, man.
I'm willing to talk to you. But why are you not supporting your friend Johnny? Johnny Minerals. You know Johnny didn't say this. Why have you not spoken out once? Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, there's a. Yeah, John Blues, you're out in the chat here. Do you know what's going on with Eunice? Other people are probably gonna do streams on me now. Fine, go and do it. Go ahead. I want to hear all of you out, and I want to hear you all out what I've discussed tonight. But are you all gonna do that? No, you're not. But there is one thing that you do not tread a line with me. Do not mud my name.
Sorry, that's already been done. So yeah, whatever happens next, happens next. But yeah, I'm mudding your name right now because you haven't done yourself any favors, fam. You know what I mean? You've been allowed to be comfortable saying what you were saying online to the point where you couldn't be stopped. Whatever guardian angels you may have didn't warn you to say, oh no. At least threaten Lee Gunner to try and even it out. Nope. You didn't listen. You didn't listen to your guy. Everybody has guardian angels. It's called a conscience. Right? Conscience tells you do or don't do. Right? And it told him, you know, threaten these 3. And when it came to Lee Gunner, it was telling him we should do the same thing, but he didn't listen. You know what I mean? So yes, your name is getting muddled, fam. And when this and this will be included in the clippage as well, fam.
Yeah, the Michael.Chelsea FC channel, because I want to make this a great community for everyone involved, yeah? And I want to welcome everyone into this channel because I want their opinions to be heard, yeah? For all of you. However, do not chat shit on me or about my family. Well, you know nothing about my family, so...
Well, that has to be directed at Lewis because he was the only one that he was saying that spoke about his family. So, yeah.
Don't chat shit in that area. Do you understand? Oh, yeah, and a message to them 3, yeah? The Yorkshire Gunner, Clown Lake Lewis G, Northside LND. If any of you 3 chat shit on me again, I'm a black belt in karate.
Hey, man.
I'm so scared.
See? Violence. When you think about it. I mean, I'm a black belt in karate. Or karate. Right? Such a strong West London accent, by the way. None of that karate talk when it came to Lee Gunner. I think we all know why at this point. But none of that karate talk. None of that. Nope. He could have said, I might be autistic, but I know how to fight. He could have said that. Couldn't he? Could he not? Could he not have turned around and said,
Lee, you said that people with autism don't exist. But I've got autism and I'm a black belt in karate, so how about we both go in the ring?
Could have done that. Didn't want to. Lee's the wrong complexion for that. Clearly. You know what I mean? Let Northside have said that. You know what I mean? He probably, if Northside had said what Lee said, this B-Tec John Fury will probably go out and try to buy a gun. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
If you want to go head to head with me, let's get in a ring. Let's solve it, thrash it out, yeah? I can thrash it out within reason, yeah? But if you want to go toe to toe with me, you will come off in fucking second place.
You shut up!
And imagine these man. Tell you, Lee Gunner, according to him, said autism doesn't exist and they're just basically finding something to complain about or whatever it was. And all he wants to do is talk to him. He wants to know why he said it. Blah, blah, blah. When it comes to me, Northside, and Lewis now, he's talking about, I'm a black belt in karate. Don't fuck with me. Blah, 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 blah. And it's people like that. It's people with that kind of mindset that are in the police force, right? And you see these police brutalities on ethnic minorities, right? It's people like this, people with that mindset. I'll talk to white people, but when it comes to blacks, I'll get more physical. You know what I mean? Shambles.
Do you get that? Yeah? Am I hearing you right? Yeah? Ah! So, don't chat shit on me, yeah?
Shut the fuck up, you
Now,
cunt!
let's get in, so, Yorkshire Gunner, Clonley Lewis G, Northside L&D, cry into your woke liberal tears, stick to being hypocrites, yeah? Stick to listening to your hip-hop and rap music, if you call it that.
I already told you, I listen to Taylor Swift. Stop assuming because we're black that we listen to rap music, fam. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm done trying to reason with this guy. You know what I mean? It's this guy. We already know where we stand. You know what I mean? We already know, right? If he was to choose to lynch anybody, we definitely know it's going to be us three. You know what I mean? We already spare Lee Gunner all day. You know what I mean? Lee Gunner can offend your condition that you've been diagnosed with. He can offend that all he wants, and all he gets is, I just want to talk, man. Alright.
And stick to defending Enzo Fernandez.
Stop the cap.
Who?
Nobody was defending him. I mean, I don't know about Lewis. I haven't seen what Northside has said about Enzo, but I didn't defend Enzo. You know what I mean? And I took time out to cook Argentina for the way for their culture of how they feel about black people. You know what I mean? So you can't say I defended Enzo. No way. Let me find my picture. No way, Jose Enrique, can you turn around and say that I defended Enzo in any way, shape, or form, fam? You know what I mean?
Who I will get into after, because I will give my thoughts on about him getting vice captaincy, yeah? Oh
yeah, you're going to pretend that you're upset by it. Fam, as it stands, you're worse than Enzo. As it stands. You know what I mean? Threatened possible violence towards 3 black YouTubers, but the one white YouTuber that offended you more, right? You just want to talk to him. You know what I mean? We could turn around and say Enzo would never. How about that?
Do that in a little bit. So, enjoy the liberal tears, because I've just destroyed every single one of you. I've destroyed all 3 of you in one go.
Stop
So,
the cap.
Enjoy this video. It's facts. We all know he is, and we all know he loves to stalk the chat as well. And I've seen his name on my channel and
He's talking about Lewis at this point.
all. So, hello. I know you're watching in your mummy's basement, but don't worry. I'm pretty sure you've got Northside, Portugal to wank off. So,
this guy was talking about, you know, me wanting to date Rance and all that shit. Yet, how many times in this video has he spoke about Northside and Carefree Lewis wanking each other off? How often has he spoke about that in this video? Probably more times than I've done videos about Rance. Jesus Christ, you couldn't make this up.
Go and have your little wank session, yeah, together, yeah? And trade your favourite little Arsenal cards, yeah? And we all know you love Kai Havertz, so don't lie on that one, yeah? So, trade your little Bakayo Saka cards, yeah? Gabriel Martinelli and all them little others, yeah? No, get in a toilet together, wank into your mother's knickers, yeah? Inhale into them, yeah?
This guy's not right in the head. This guy's not right in the head. I mean, who comes up with such detail of such filth? You know what I mean? Now, some people might comment in here and say, well, he did say he's autistic, mate, so maybe that's why. But I don't want to give people the leeway of you can have a condition and it justifies you going out of your way to say such retarded things. You know what I mean? I mean, fam, this guy, to be honest, this guy needs help at this point. You know what I mean? B-Tec John Fury, long ass nails, claims to be such a this black belt in karate. Spoke about nothing but homosexual acts between Northside and Carefree Lewis. You know, threatens 3 black YouTubers, but spares the white YouTuber that offended him more. Fam!
God damn!
You know what I mean? They're all crying into the little socks right about now. They won't do. They can't even face me either. None of the 3 above. And yeah,
I'll just do reactions to you. It'll piss you off.
Gunner. Hello, fella. I can't wait for your stream on me, by the way.
Yeah. And you ain't gonna like it either.
Do one. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit for your name. I don't give a shit for who you are. You are irrelevant.
Stop.
Now, we've heard this before. Where did we hear it, guys? Where did we hear
You're
it?
supporting the Gunners with a fucking Yorkshire accent. Get out of here, man.
Yeah. When people say you're not relevant, this, that, and the other, but the dedicated 4 hours to you. You know what I mean? What would I look like? Okay, let's use Roney as an example, right? Because I done quite a lot of videos reacting to stuff he said that he's chosen to say and chosen to stream on social media, right? What would I look like saying that he's irrelevant? He's not important. He's this, he's that. When I'm doing multiple videos on him. That's stupid, isn't it? You know what I mean? You dedicate 4 hours of your time was dedicated to me and 2 others. And you're saying I'm not relevant? The 2 others are big channels compared to me, fam. Like, people know who these men are. People don't know who I am. So if you say to an average football content creator on YouTube, if you mention Northside LDN, they'll most likely know who he is. If you mention Carefree Lewis G, they'll most likely know who he is. Mention Yorkshire Gunner, they'll be like, don't know who that is. I have under 1,000 subs. Northside is on like 10K, I think. I might have got that wrong. I think he's somewhere there. I'm not sure about Lewis, but he's big enough. Pause. His channel's big enough. Me, I'm not even monetized. Yeah, I'm put alongside these two in a 4-hour stream. All right. I guess it's a compliment.
The cap. So, do a stream about me. Go ahead. Come at me. But you won't face me, will you? So you couldn't face a 65 plus year old man in Jez, could you?
No, I was scared. I was scared to face Jez. You know what I mean? As I said, I'm not interested in going on a stream where I know how the scenario plays out. So that's why my conditions is I'll go on if we can react to the video together. Because if not, it's just going to be a case of why you do it, why does it affect you, bullshit questions, and then bullshit quizzes on how much of an Arsenal fan I am. You know what I mean? Shit that's not relevant to the topic at hand. So no, if it makes me scared, I'm scared.
And you won't face me either, so... And just a warning, I'm a black belt in karate. I can easily throw you in the bin.
See? Didn't want to throw Lee in the bin, did he? Didn't want to directly let him know how much of a black belt he is, did he? You know what I mean? Are we all to believe that Johnny Minerals is bad or Enzo Fernandez is bad? Fam, this guy now, he's got the juice now. He's got the juice.
Hey, man.
I can easily have you buried. So remember that, yeah? Yeah. Top bit. Oh no, yeah. A message to the Yorkshire Gunner. Go and watch my Enzo Fernandez streams, and you know how much I am against racism. Don't lie to me! Yeah? Go and watch him.
No, I'm not interested in listening to you virtual signal. This stream alone has proven that you just virtual signal at that point. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This stream alone proved it. When it came to 3 black YouTubers, it's immediate threats. You know, I'm a black belt. I'm a black belt. The one white YouTuber that offended you even more came for your condition because he said that it doesn't exist or whatever it is. And you just want to talk to him. That tells me all I need to know. And now I don't care how much you talk against Enzo Fernandez. It don't mean shit now. Never meant shit anyway. It don't mean shit now. You can make a video burning his shirt or some shit. Dumar. What? This is it now. You've shown us who you are.
And you'll know my true feelings about Enzo Fernandez and co. Yeah? But you want to go with a narrative, don't you? So, get in the bin. My cousin's learning karate as well. All right, I didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for about 8 or 9 years, actually.
8 or 9 years. Did he say he was diagnosed with autism about 8 years ago? So, I mean, I'm not saying that people who have autism can't do karate or anything. That's not what I'm saying. But because we know where this guy is, right? Based on what we've seen on this stream, how all over the place he is. Are you sure that, like, you know, maybe you bought a leather belt from Primark 8 years ago, and maybe that's what you're confusing with a black belt, because B-Tec John Fury, long ass overgrown nails, you know, favors threatening blacks but spares the white one. Fam, sport nothing but homosexual acts between two YouTubers. Yeah, I'm convinced 8 years ago you bought a leather belt from Primark, and that's what you're running with. Fact. You know what I mean? Talk about, I started karate 8 or 9 years ago, fam. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, it was a doctor diagnosed you 8 years ago. You know what I mean? I'm not saying the two things can't be true at the same time in that. It's just that with how all over the place this guy is, you know what I mean? Or did the doctor give you a belt that looks black, and then you ran with the narrative that you're a black belt? You see, I can just be an asshole right now, even more than I'm probably already am being right now, because it's open season for it. You know what I mean? It's open season for it. The way man came at me. You know what I mean? It's open season for it.
And
the fact that, you know, it's quick to be threats of I'm a black belt when it came to black people. But then when it comes to the white content creator that offends you worse, you're not talking about fighting, you're not talking about doing nothing, but talking. Nah, you deserve the cooking at this point, fam. 8 years ago, you bought a belt from Primark, and that's the belt that you're running with, that you're a black belt of, fam. You know what I mean? After the doctor diagnosed you, you went and bought a belt from Primark. That's the narrative I'm running with.
I am a black belt in my class, which is actually not far from where I live. I mean, it is good to get out of the house, you know, be proactive, and that's, you know, I mean, I joined the karate class for that very reason. And I know, and there's a lot of Asian people in my class, so, and I get on with everyone, yeah? So, no one can pin shit on me.
Stop the cap.
Because I know.
You've been pinned right now, fam. You know what I mean? You've been pinned right now. Because what I've stated of what you've done is factual. The only thing that's a speculation, right, is the leather black belt you bought 8 years ago from Primark after your appointment. That's purely speculation. That's not factual. But what's factual is you've threatened possible violence to 3 black YouTubers, and when it came to the white one, you just want to talk to him. That's factual, fam. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, social media, as we all know, is not real life. Huh? Yeah, we know it's not real life. And if anyone wants to have a come at me, come and have a pop. You can, because I'm a black belt in karate. You know, come and have a pop. You know, you can be genuine as anything to anyone, and they haven't a set narrative against you. And he shouldn't have to go through that. Not for anybody. They don't have the minerals to face you in combat. No, they don't. They won't do top bins. They'll do it on their little channels. Like
Fam, don't nobody want to entertain your goofy ass black belt that you bought from Primark, fam. Don't nobody want to entertain that. You know what I mean? I tried to spare this guy with that, but as the stream goes on, it's like, nah, fam, gloves are off. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody willing to, you know what I mean? You'll always remember that black belt, the one that you bought after your appointment. you'll always remember that black belt that you bought from Primark for $5.99. You know what I mean? No shade at Primark, no shade at the cost. You know what I mean? It just is what it is, fam. Fuck out of you.
I wonder if Lewis is going to do one. Probably will. But the trouble is, he'll have all his boyfriends with him. He can't do it on his own. Because he has nothing to say. Because he's...
Talking about boyfriends and that again. Telling you. I said what I said.
Not interesting. He's not relevant. He knows what he's done. He knows he's a liar. And we all know he doctored that recording.
Stop the cap.
For his own agenda. Just like the fact he hates on white footballers. You know, at the beginning, I thought Lewis just hated on footballers in general. But when I saw a pattern, it's white footballers, isn't it? Me thinks he's got a chip on his shoulder. Something from the past, Lewis, yeah? Was it a white boy at school who called you nasty names? Is that what it is?
So what's your justification for threats of violence towards 3 black YouTubers, but when it came to the white one, you just want to talk to him? Is that trauma? Did a black guy take your girlfriend back in the day? What is it that happened in your life that reminds you of me, Northside, or Lewis? See, it goes both ways, fam. I mean, it seems to me the only thing black that you're proud of is the so-called belt that you have. But, you know, I digress. Anyway.
And you've got this hatred on white people ever since? Is that the truth of it? I think it is. But he'll never admit that, will he? A bit creepy from Yorkshire Gunner, innit? You know, a 55-year-old...
Stop the cap.
...man fancied someone half his age.
This guy. Anyways, it's almost finished this anyway. It's almost finished. I know we're nearly 3 hours in, but we're almost done with this B-Tec John Fury.
Creepy as anything now, innit? Yeah. I mean, when Yorkshire Gunner was in his 20s, Rants and Bants was probably in nappies.
Rants and Bants is older than me. But if I look that bad, if I look 55 and that, then it is what it is, isn't it? I mean, yeah.
If that's not creepy, I don't know what is. Yeah. Yeah. Facts. Proper minerals landed right there. Yeah.
Facts. Let me just show you something.
If you lie while taking a polygraph, the machine will detect your stress and anxiety, which causes spikes in the readings. But if you put a thumbtack in your shoe during the pre-interview control questions, you can use it to spike your own stress and anxiety. The pain of pushing down on the thumbtack can raise your baseline reactions. Then, when you tell a lie during the test, the spikes look normal, making your answers appear true.
Well.
I forgot about that other name. Darko. Yeah. I forgot about that guy. Yeah. So, yeah. So, I'll cry. Go and wank in your boxer shorts with all
Jesus Christ, this guy. He spoke nothing but. Anyways, we're almost done.
Your little boyfriend, yeah? And don't try and fucking cross me.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Cut. You cannot go toe to toe with me. Yeah? Cause I will have you three right out of a boxing ring.
Who the fuck is this asshole?
Didn't want the gunner in no boxing ring, no, did you? Nope. Nah. See? When it comes to fighting, he wants to flex something that's black towards black people as a warning. You know what I mean? Fam. Take you and that Primark belt that you've got, right? And get them nails cut. Tidy yourself up some more.
Do you get it now? Yeah? So swivel on that, yeah? Cry a little more. So yeah, that's my final note on them three little wrong-uns.
And we're at the end of the video. Nearly 3 hours in. But yeah. So I don't think there's anything much needed to say right now. He's shown his ass. He's shown who he really is. And yeah, I look forward to see how this pans out. You know, how he reacts to it. Because, you know, I know it's going to piss him off. He's talking about being this so-called black belt and whatever. You be that black belt that you believe, fam. You know what I mean? You be that black belt. You know what I mean? But yeah. I knew from the get-go that this guy was a bit, you know, a bit of a wrong'un. But yeah, anyways, guys, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel. For all the socials, the links are in the description below. And yeah, this wasn't live, as I stated earlier, but I didn't state it in the beginning. But yeah, this is gonna be up tonight. You know what I mean? So yeah, anyways, catch you in a bit. Peace.
It's like, listen, you fat piece of shit, blood. You know what I mean? Fucking Yorkshire pudding, bro. Listen.
If you've got any cojones, yeah, if you've got any balls, Yorkshire gunner, why don't you not come and face me?
Who the fuck is this
If
asshole?
you actually got real kahunas, you would come on a live stream and say it to somebody's face.
This YouTuber is an absolute clown.